This Tuesday night we got 7 games for you to enjoy and quite a few goals. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We travel to Astana, Kazakhstan first, where Boris lays him up against Amor. Home team strikes first and late in the opening period as they convert on a power play. Captain Brandon Bachevsky scores his 10th of the year. But Amor find an answer before the intermission. Tomasz Dobrina puts it home with just a second remaining to play in the period. Boris get their lead back midway through the second as they capitalize on yet another power play. Patrice Cormier finishes off a long passing play for his 17th of the year. The Tigers get back even 8 minutes into the third. Kirill Raskazov beautifully wires it past Henrik Karlsson with a wrister from the hash marks. Boris scored the game-winning goal just over 2 minutes later. Kevin Dauman puts the puck on net from the point and Igor Petrov tips it in for his first career KHL goal. They secure the win late in regulation with yet another goal on a power play. Dustin Boyd is credited with his 5th. Boris converted 3 times on 5 power play attempts and win this one 4-2 on home ice. We're now in Yekaterinburg with first place in the East after Tbilisi faced second place in the West, SKA St. Petersburg. And it's not a tight contest at all. SKA grabbed the lead less than 4 minutes in. Sergei Plotnikov beats Yakov Kovacs with a lucky deflection. They doubled their lead before the intermission. Alexander Barabanov slices his way through the D and sets up Andrei Kuzmenko for an easy one at the far post. They make it a 3-0 game early in the third. Nikita Gusev snaps his 13th of the year as he elevates it over the pad of Kovacs. SKA improved their lead to 4-0 just 52 seconds into the third period. Nail Yakupov sends a top shelf on the short side, sending Kovacs to the bench. He's replaced by Andrei Makarov between the pipes. But it doesn't help. Less than a minute later, Evgeny Kanov scores his first goal of the year. Last time he scored was January 16, 2018 in the game against Spartak Moscow. And as if that wasn't enough, midway through the period, Artem Zimchanok scores his 2nd of the year. Igor Shesterkin stops 23 shots for his 7th shutout of the season, and SKA take it 6-0 on the road. We're now in Ufa, where Salavat Yulayev faces injury-riddled Kunlun Red Star of China. This one is completely off the rails. See if he can keep up. Salavat strikes just 54 seconds in. Later Sumark scores in his 2nd consecutive game. The Dragons get back even just over a minute later as Christopher Sato scores his first career KHL goal with a drive from the point. 7 minutes later, Kunlun grabbed the lead. Sam Lofquist drops from the blue line, hammers it on net and beats Yuka Metzl to make it 2-1. Salavat level it early in the second. Vladimir Tkachov receives the puck on a two-on run rush and he puts a top shelf past Tommy Karppanen. A few minutes later, Sam Lofquist sees a lot of white in front of him, skates to the far post and scores his 2nd of the night. That's his 3rd overall this season. Salavat brings it back to square one midway through the period as Fyodor Kokurkov finds a rebound next to the blue pen and puts it home. Less than 2 minutes later, Timo Hartikainen drives to the net from the left wing and backhands it in past his countryman. Soon after that, home team goes on a power play and Anton Bordasov scores his 16th of the year off a cross-ice dish by Vladimir Tkachov, 5-3 after 40. Salavat improved their lead to 3 goals less than 2 minutes into the third. Lofquist turns the puck over next to his net, Omar throws it in the slot and Hartikainen scores his 2nd of the game and 16th of the year. The Dragons get it back midway through the period. Rex Suarez puts it to the middle of the ice, Lofquist passes it to Ali Paula and Paula scores his 14th. But Salavat had the last word in this one. Fyodor Kokurkov gets his 2nd of the night as well as he gently taps it on from midair. That's all she wrote for this one. Hartikainen, Kokurkov, Bordasov, Omar and Tkachov draw 3 points each and Salavat Yulayev win this one 7-4 on home ice. Our next up is in Cherpovets where local Severstal do battle with Dynamo Riga. Home team opens up the score in 8 minutes into the game. Evgeny Lepinkov buries the rebound for his first goal of the season. It takes Dynamo just 34 seconds to tie it up. Linus Fidel centers it for captain Lauris Darzinch, the skipper scores his 11th. Soon after that, Riga go on a power play and they make it count. Marcus Dierkaus makes a hard pass to the slot and defenseman Kristaps Zilin nets his second. 2-1 Riga now. Fast forward to later regulation, Severstal have the extra attacker out and they tie it up with just 18 seconds on the clock. Kitchi Markovin finishes up the tic-tac-toe play to force overtime. Riga gets one over the goal line soon into it as Uvis Balinskis hits the wide-open 4x6, but Severstal used the coach's challenge to determine the play was offside, and the call on the ice is overruled. No goal. Shortly after that, Alexander Pitunin gets in on a partial breakaway and he erupts it past Timur Bilalov for the win. Two former Dynamo Moscow forwards scored clutch goals for Severstal and they take it 3-2 in overtime. Speaking of Dynamo Moscow, let's head out to Helsinki, Finland, as that's where the blue and white face Jokeri tonight. The Jesters get on the board less than 2 minutes in. Rookie Christian Vesalainen scores his 5th of the year. That's his 12th point in 16 games. Dynamo get back even a few minutes later as they convert on their initial power play opportunity of the night. Captain Ilo Nikulin with the marker. Soon after that, Dmitry Kogarlitsky is hooked on his way to the net and the ref gives him a penalty shot. Kogarlitsky goes for a clapper from mid-range, but Yanis Kalinic makes the save. A little later, Dynamo go back on a power play. Vadim Shipachov passes to Yosef Hitin and it slides to Neil Tarasov, who shoots, and Kalinic robs them with an excellent glove save. The visitors still get on the lead a few seconds later. Igor Zaitsev scores his first career KHL goal as it drops to the slot. Let's skip ahead to the third with just under 5 minutes in and Dynamo improved their lead to 3-1. Vladimir Brukin takes a backhand shot, the puck bounces to the far post and he buries his own rebound. A little later, Igor Makarov sets up Ivana Gumna for a sure goal, but Kalinic has a piece of it and the puck stays out. What a performance by the Latvian netminder. Jokeri get back to within 1 late in regulation as Steve Moses scores his 9th of the season, but that's not gonna help them to get any points in this one. Despite Kalinic's heroics, Dynamo beat Jokeri for the 10th consecutive time. 3-2 is your final in Helsinki tonight. When now in Minsk, Belarus, where another Dynamo Minsk go up against Slovan Bratislava. There's a lot of scoring in this one as well. The Visitors get on the board 46 seconds in as Kyle Chipchurin nets a 3rd of the season. But Dynamo get back even just 17 seconds later. Andrei Kostitsyn celebrates his 13th while Andrew Stepanov and Alexei Tereshchenko draw the assists. Dynamo get on the lead 3 minutes later. Slovan turned the puck over on the breakout and Quinton Howden puts it past Marek Chiliak. Second period now and Slovan find the equalizer. Tomasz Grinka gets a lucky bounce and scores his 1st of the season with a snipe past Jonas Enrad. But Dynamo restored their lead just a few minutes later. Quinton Howden skates to the high slot and wires it home with a great wrister. That's a power play goal and Minsk lead 3-2. They make it a 4-2 hockey game just over 2 minutes later as Howden completes his 2nd career KHL hat-trick. He now has 11 goals on the season. Slovan get back to within 1 minute to the 3rd as Jeff Tate converts on a power play. Casey Bailey draws the only assist on the play and it's 4-3. Dynamo put it away with an empty netter late in regulation. Andrei Stepanov with the dagger. Minsk win their 5th game out of the past 9. 5-3 is your final on this one. And there's just one more score to tell you about. Lokomotiv defeated top team of the league Red Army 1-0 on home ice. Ilya Konovalov posted 32 saves for his 2nd consecutive and 7th overall shutout of the year, while the only goal was scored midway through the 2nd period by Stepan Sannikov. That's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 3 more games, including Traktor Akbars and Avangard vs Vides. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.